Hey guys, it's Carl Brown from guitarlessons365.com. Today we're going to learn the beautiful Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House. So this one's got some great chords in it, but it's also pretty simple to play if you can play basic bar chords. Alright, so we're going to start here with the intro. There's not that much to learn, but we are going to take a look at the guitar solo, so that's going to be a little bit more challenging. But that's coming up in a bit. So let's start here with this intro. So we're in standard tuning here, and what I'm doing a bar across 5 strings at the 6th fret there. And I'm going to be also adding my 3rd finger there at the 8th fret on the D string and the 8th fret on the G string. That's an E flat suspended 2nd chord. So we're going to have... So what I'm doing there with the rhythm, I'm kind of hitting it, the light downstroke, and then with an upstroke with quite a bit on this top strings, and then you immediately mute it with the left hand. So then I do it again, but this time I have 2 soft downstrokes. So I have this. Then I just change this chord by picking up the pinky. So we just have, now that's an E flat. It's still based off this E chord that we're doing. We're just gonna play that chord, and then add the pinky at the 9th fret on the B string. So we have those 3 chords. See how the rhythm pauses on this last chord and then just repeat. So after do that a couple times, we get to the actual verse of the song where the vocals come in. And that's a little bit easier. It just sounds like this. Now there is a lot of guitar layers going on with just kind of playing that kind of with some nice effects and chorus effects on them and stuff. But we're just going to do a nice thing that you can just play by yourself. So we're going to start with that E flat suspended 2nd chord again. So that's at the 6th fret, and then just take that down to the 3rd fret, same chord. Makes it a C sus2 or a C suspended 2nd. Then we're going to come to this shape, bar chord shape you've probably seen before. It's a full bar at the 4th fret. It's an A flat major chord. So that's 6th fret on the A, 6th fret on the D, 5th fret on the G string. And then just take that down 1 fret to the G major. And then just this, really in the first verse, when he's leaving this chord to start the rhythm over, he goes up to a G sus4. So that's just taking that note on the G string and moving it up a fret. So you have to kind of replace these 2 fingers. It's the same notes really, it's just 1 note difference, but you have to kind of move all your fingers over. So I got my 5th fret there on the A, then the D, and the G. But he doesn't do that every time. A lot of the times just the verse progression is this. There's the E, E flat, to the C, A flat, start over. So after a couple times of that, we have the chorus, which sounds like this. Back to the verse. So that's a lot of the same chords. We're going to start here with the A flat major chord. The last chord in the verse was the G. Just move that back up to the A flat, then up 2 more frets to the B flat, then over to the E flat, sus2, and then once again down to the 3rd fret. And you're going to play the C, but you're going to add now the 2nd finger there at the 4th fret on the B string to make it a full C minor chord. Instead of playing that C sus2, just add that 1 note to the B string and you have a C minor. So then just repeat those 4 chords. So after 3 times of that, then you just go to A flat, hold it, and then to the B. Now, at the end of the song, that chorus is extended, so it just keeps going around. Plus, they kind of change the timing of it. They still do the same 4 chords, but you'll see that they kind of go by a little bit quicker. So just try to keep up with it, but it's still the same chords in the same order there. All right, so all we really have left to cover is the solo, which is a little bit more challenging here. So let me play it for you real quick, and then we'll take a look at it. And then you're back to the verse there. All right, so we're going to start here with, that's hammering 8 to 10 on the D string, over to 8 on the G, and then you're going to play this. You're going to have, that's 10 on the G and 11 on the B together, a little double stop, and then pretty much the same chord 2 frets lower, so I just play it like this, with the 8th fret on the G, 9th on the B. Hit that a couple times. And then you do that hammer 8 to 10 again on the D string, and then into this E flat major triad here. So it's just the 8th fret on the D, G, and the B. Do that a couple times. So we have this. Now start that again. And then when you, at the end of the 2nd time through, instead of doing, you have this. And it pulls off actually to that open string, and you'll hear that on the recording, so it gives them time to jump back up. So we have this, the 8th fret there, instead of, you're going to stop there at the 8 and then over to the G string, slide, pick 10 and slide to 12, then back to 10 and slide down to 8, then pick the 5th fret and then pull off to the open G. So here it is. So all together. Then start over. So that was the same as the first one, the same ending as the first one. And then we come down here to the 4th fret and just bar across the 4th fret on the G and the B together. Those a couple times. Then slide 8 to 10 on the G and grab the 9th fret on the B string after you get to the 10th fret there on the G. So, then this. So that's hammering 8 to 9 on the D, then back to the 8. So with this. All right, now I'm hammering 8 to 10 now on the G, and then when you do that, hold that 10 and go over and pick the 9 on the B string, then back to the 10, then back to the 9, slide up to 11 on the B string, then grab the 9th fret on the high E string, back to the 11 on the B string, slide up to 13, and then back down. All right, all together for the whole solo, nice and slow. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a beautiful song. You know, everybody knows it. So hopefully you'll get it underneath your fingers pretty quickly. I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.